All right, let's take a look at 1b from the 2013 NCEA 2 external final for year 12. And we've got this stuff here. We've got this equation. We've got 4 squared minus 8x plus m is 0. And we want to find the value of m such that only one value of x satisfies the equation. So let's go ahead and do that. So to do that, I'm first going to identify the coefficients of these. So I've got a, which is going to be a 4. B, which is a -8, and I've got a C, which is going to be an M. So I'm going to write the discriminant. The discriminant, by the way, we're going to make equal to 0, because in that case, we're only going to get one value out of it. So I'm going to make this equal to 0. It looks like I've got two equal signs, but really I'm just circling that one there. So I've got B squared minus 4AC is equal to 0. What's B? Well, it's going to be -8 squared. Here it is, minus 4 lots of A, which is 4, times C, which is M, and that's equal to 0. Now, 8 squared is 64, minus, this is going to be 16m, and that's equal to 0. Now, if I add 16m to both, no, well, let's do it the other way around. Let's do that. I think that's a good way of doing it. Yeah, there are lots of ways you can do it. I'm going to add 16m to both sides, plus 16m. So now I'm going to have 16m, I'll put it on this side though, 16m is equal to 64. So if I divide both sides by 16, here we go. M, I'm left with m here, is equal to 64 on 16, which is going to be a 4. So the value of m, which would satisfy this for one equation, is going to be 4. And you can kind of prove it to yourself as well if you wanted. You could then say, well, let's substitute this back in to the original equation just to be sure. So here it is. I've got a 4x squared. In fact, I'll do it over here. Here we go. I've got a 4x squared minus 8x plus m, which is a 4. And that's all equal to 0. So I can actually, well, I can divide everything by 4 for a start. Let's divide everything by 4. So this is now going to be an x squared, it's going to be a 2x, and it's going to be a plus 1, and all that equals 0. Now, if I factorize this thing in here, that's going to be a nice simple thing. In fact, that's going to be an x minus 1 equals 0. Or I could just write 4, x minus 1 all squared is 0. So what would x have to be for this to be 0? Well, if x was 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, so therefore x equals 1, and there's our value. We're saying we only want one value of x that satisfied the equation. There is my one value of x. So the m value that makes that true is 4, and the x value that satisfies the equation with only one value of x is x equals 1. And that's how I would answer that question.